Hello and welcome to our next FSD Beta video. Today we are going to be driving on 11.3.6. We're going to be trying a couple of different scenarios. One, we are going to be making a no right turn at a red light intersection. We're going to see how Beta deals with that. Hopefully there'll be no cars in front of me and we can proceed with that test. And then we are going to do a little bit of highway driving. We've got some construction on an oncoming ramp here, and I want to see how Beta manages the change with the onboarding behavior at that ramp. As you can see, we will be monitoring disengagements and interventions throughout this time as well. I've added a little line there for overall driver confidence and see how that sways as I drive. Currently right now, as you can see, it's doing quite well. Did a nice right turn there, comfortably driving in the right lane. And at the next intersection, we will be turning right. Let's see if it's a red light and if we can do the right turn. Oh, as we come to approach it right now, we can see there's some cars already in the right lane, so we might not be able to do that scenario just yet. FSD does a good job rolling into that lane. And the light's going to be turning soon. There it goes. The light has turned. Let's see how it manages this right turn. Does a good job. Good speed. Confident. Okay, so we'll pick this up at our onboarding onto the ramp in the construction zone. Okay, here we are in the construction zone right now. We're going to be doing a sharp right turn to get onto the highway. I'm going to keep my hand over the wheel here. I'm going to let the wheel turn. I'm not actually turning it, but want to be careful. Okay, we're in the right lane here. This one's going to quickly exit. Let's see if FSD moves out of it. And nope, it's keeping me in the lane, still not shifting over, keeping me on the side there, almost by the barrier. And yes, I will have to disengage there. Maybe if I held on to it a little bit longer, it would have readjusted, but I think something like that, it should have been able to recognize the lane ending and move over there. So I will note that. Let's see how it manages actually getting onto the highway. Good acceleration. And oh, look at that. Good acceleration and indicating and moving out of that lane well in advance of it ending. So it did a great job with that. I've had some good behaviors with FSD Beta getting onto the highway and not waiting until the last second, which I've seen has been an issue in other videos I've been watching. Okay, so we're just gonna get off here. When we pick up next, we will be leaving a Costco just to get back on a highway from a different direction. Okay, so here's a common scene in the suburbs, leaving Costco, and right now we are in the left lane. At the next light, we will be turning left. Let's see what FSD Beta does here at the light. There's a couple of lanes. Interestingly enough, it decides to go into the left lane. I am wondering if it's doing that because it's a dedicated left lane versus the middle lane, which can go either left or straight. The reason why this is an issue is because once we turn into that lane or onto that street, we're going to have to get into the right lane relatively quickly to get onto the highway going in the other direction. So let's see how Beta manages that. All right, lots of cars here in front and to the right. Let's see how it manages staying in the lane. Fantastic job. Yeah, you can see quite confident there in moving into the left lane. Good job there. Now let's see how it moves into the right lane. Great job. Yep, it looked for a spot there, went into the right lane very confidently, very smoothly, very impressed with that. Overall, I'd say that was a great success leaving the Costco and moving here into the avenue. Okay, we're going to be getting into the on-ramp onto the highway. A little bit of a late indication there. Accelerating up. And nope, we're seeing a sharp deceleration right here. It looks like, if you look on the screen, it looks like it's saying their speed limit here is a lot lower than what it should be, if there even should be one here on the on-ramp. I'm going to have to drive that one again, and I'm going to have to intervene there a little bit. It shouldn't be doing that, specifically going onto a highway. It really should be accelerating there, so that's not a preferred behavior, so I may try that again. And if it does that again, I'm going to have to go flag that. I think that's just based on the mapping data that it has there. We're just going to be going one stop here and getting off at the next exit. FSD Beta did a great job actually moving into there and again indicating well before the lane ended. And now it's time to get off, and actually a very, very aggressive turn into the right lane, exit lane there. Probably more than I would generally do, and would be alarming for someone who would be new to FSD Beta, so something to keep note of. Okay, we're getting off the highway. Speed seems to be good so far. Coming in at a high speed, and now it's decelerating quite fast actually. So yeah, we're seeing a quick deceleration here. I'm gonna go and disengage that just because it's a little bit jarring there. So it took the ramp pretty fast and then tried to quickly course correct there with a hard deceleration. Again, if there was a car behind me, they might not appreciate that. It was a little bit more than what they would probably expect there, so I'm going to make note of that there. Just to finish off, we are going to drive into the development that we started the drive at. There's going to be a left turn through a median, so we'll see how Beta manages that. Turning left and going to quickly go and activate FSD again. Good job, nice and smooth. So the next light, it's going to be turning right. One thing I always like to see is how late it indicates to go into a right turn. Here it gives it good timing there. It doesn't wait till the last second, which was good. Again, you want good natural behaviors there, and you don't want to alert any drivers who are behind you. Again, I'm not turning here. I'm letting the Beta do that. I think once I become a little bit more confident, I might be more comfortable leaving my hands a little bit off the wheel. But for now, I will keep it on just in case, but let it do the turning itself. In about 10 seconds, we're going to be turning left into this subdivision. And again, you can see this median in between the two yellow lines here. I want to see if FSD Beta will comfortably move in there well in advance, while also managing oncoming traffic on the other side. And here it goes. It's slowing down and inching into the medium and going straight into the left turn. As you can see, there is some oncoming traffic there. So it was a little bit shaky, not as smooth as I would take that turn, but it did a reasonably good job there. So we're going to be finishing up here in the development. I would say overall, FSD did a very good job. I would say the primary issues obviously were with it not recognizing that lane ending as I got onto the highway the first time, and then a couple of strong decelerations on the ramps. So what I'm going to do is go and replicate that behavior. And if I see that being an issue, I'm going to go flag that for the Tesla engineers to go take a look at that. Again, managed well with that oncoming car. Okay, well, as you can see here, one last little obstacle. This car has stopped facing us, and we're going to see if FSD will just gently drive around it to finish off. And it does so confidently, so good job there. So overall, yeah, a good drive. I appreciate you joining me today. Again, if you have any questions, comments, or you'd like me to perform any scenarios, please let me know. Thank you for watching the video. If you like this content, feel free to like, and if you're looking forward to seeing more videos, feel free to subscribe. Take care, see you on the roads, and drive safe.